Hello everyone! Welcome to a new episode of BoAi's Slow English. In today's episode, we are going to make a mocktail together. Do you know what a mocktail is? It's like a cocktail with no alcohol. Mock means like a fake version. Before we go to the kitchen together, please click like and subscribe and share this video with your friends. And if you want to sound like a native English speaker, check out my ebooks and video course. The link is below. Welcome to my kitchen. We were here recently when I was making breakfast. Did you watch that video? If you haven't watched it, please check it out after we make our mocktail together. I wanted to explain why I'm making a mocktail, which is a fake cocktail, versus a real cocktail with alcohol. I personally do not like to drink alcohol for health reasons. I work really hard to keep my body healthy. There's actually not many benefits to drinking alcohol, and I know how to have a good time with my friends without it. So when I go out with my friends, I usually just order a mocktail, which are just as delicious. With that said, I have never made a mocktail. I know mocktails can be very straightforward, which means simple and not complicated. But I did ask ChatGPT to create a simple recipe for me for today's mocktail. This morning, I had an idea to make a mocktail. So I ordered a bunch of supplies and tools from Amazon, and they all just got delivered within a few hours. I do not own an ice machine, and my refrigerator, the ice machine on it does not work either. I don't usually drink cold beverages, especially iced beverages, because it's not good for your digestion. So I usually drink room temperature or warm beverages. But I bought an ice tray, and unfortunately, because it arrived just an hour ago, I did not have time to make ice. I have cold, sparkling water that I just got out of the fridge, and it's cold enough where the beverage will feel cold or iced. Next time, I will definitely use these fun ice trays. We have round ice cubes and cubed ice cubes. It also came with these little funnels. These are the cutest funnels I've ever seen. For now, I will put the funnels and the ice trays away. For today's recipe, I have fresh mint leaves. They smell so good. I have 2 oranges, or I should say oranges. Where I'm from on the East Coast, I say orange, but I will say orange because it is more common. So I have 2 oranges, 2 limes, a muddler, which will smash the mint leaves so that it releases the flavor and aroma, and a spoon. It's like a mixing spoon. What do you call this? I don't know. I have a pitcher that I will mix the ingredients in: cold sparkling water, a lid that goes on top of the pitcher, and a bowl to throw the trash into so that I can have it out of my workspace. I forgot I need a knife, so I have a knife here. I just rinsed these citruses, and what I'm going to first do is roll them on the cutting board, because supposedly when you roll before you cut into a lime or lemon, it gets the juices flowing. I don't think I'm supposed to roll this. Next step is cutting the lime in half. There's a funny expression that children use to explain which way they are cutting into something. So we have the hamburger way, which is going along this side, and we have hot dog, which goes this side. So if you know what a hamburger and a hot dog is, a hamburger is rounder and a hot dog is more oblong, or like an oval. So this is a hot dog and this is a hamburger. I'm going to cut the lime the hamburger way. Now, I'm not saying you should be saying hamburger, hot dog. I just wanted to let you know that this is what I grew up saying. Oh, I forgot. We have this citrus juicer. It's a juicer, right? Is this called a juicer? Okay. My husband, of course, he's not going to show his face, but he will provide feedback. I'm taking half of the lime, placing it inside the juicer, and I will close the top of the juicer and squeeze the lime juice into the pitcher. I'm using the leverage of my hands. So the leverage is a physics type term, but it's basically the power and the force of my hands with this tool to help me to easily juice the lime. To juice is actually a verb, so I'm juicing the lime. And I will do this for the next 3 lime segments. And while I'm doing this, I would love for you to comment below and let me know, what is your favorite cocktail or mocktail? Is it fruity? Is it citrusy? Is it spicy? Is it sweet? Try to describe your favorite cocktail, mocktail beverage, because the more you type, the more you learn, and I will provide feedback and corrections if you would like. So just let me know in the comments if you would like some feedback from me. All right, that's a lot of lime juice. There we go, pure lime juice. Next, I'm going to cut the orange. I'm going to cut it the hamburger way. Oh, these oranges look like grapefruit, but they're actually oranges from, let's see, Australia, called Dracula Pink Cara Cara. Who knows what Dracula is? Now I'm going to cut this again in half, and now into fourths, which means I have 4 pieces right here. And then I'm going to peel this orange off of the peel, and I will stick it in the pitcher. I just reviewed the recipe that ChatGPT suggested for me, and it did tell me to cut the orange into pieces like this. So here we go. I'm throwing it into the pitcher, just like that. I'll probably cut this a little bit smaller so it's easier to take the peel off. I think I will save one of these and cut a little thin segment as a side garnish. On the cup, I will garnish it like that. I'm thinking I might just do half an orange because the ratio, which is how much lime juice and how much orange there is, seems to be kind of equal. And I'm going to make this drink just for me before I ask my husband if he wants some. Now I will take some mint leaves. I just picked the leaves off of the stem, and I'll probably take like 10 small pieces. I wish you could smell this. I'm going to give this a quick rinse, and I will throw this into the pitcher. Actually, I think I will put the whole orange in there. I'll cut one more slice, or I'll slice another piece, I should say, for a garnish. Now I'm going to open this bottle of sparkling water. I know in Europe sometimes they'll say with gas, without gas. This is considered with gas. And I will tilt the pitcher on an angle while I pour the sparkling water so that it doesn't splash everywhere. This actually looks really good. Look at that. How pretty. And this is my very first time using a muddler, and I'm guessing you just smash and press down and twist onto the ingredients, the mint leaves and the orange. Okay, I don't think I know what I'm doing actually. Okay, so I'm pressing down and smashing and twisting. I didn't do this right. I was supposed to muddle this before I put the beverage in. Okay, you guys, so I just realized, and again, this is my first time making a mocktail. I was supposed to use the muddler before I put this in, the sparkling water. So this is a fail. I'm putting this to the side, and instead I'm going to stir it with this, I guess, cocktail spoon. I think that's better anyway. It's kind of weird. And now I'll place the lid on. I'm not even sure if I have a cocktail glass. Let's see. Come to the bar with me. Ironically, I have a bar, but I don't drink. Can you guess what ironically means, or if something is ironic? So I said, ironically, I have a bar, but I don't drink alcohol. How ironic. I actually have some bar supplies. We never entertain, which means we don't usually have people over, we don't have parties. We have been given some of these things as gifts. So I'm thinking I want to make a mocktail in one of these kind of wine glasses. What do you think? Because I feel like my drink reminds me of a paloma. Who knows what a paloma is? Okay, here's the drink. And I'm pouring the mocktail into the glass. As you can see from my previous video also, I'm not so great with the presentation of things when it comes to cooking at home. I would rather be eating than cooking, and this is also probably why I don't like to entertain and have friends over, because I would prefer to be entertained rather than me being the entertainer. I have these baby mint leaves I will stick in here just to bring some color, and I will take this slice of orange. I was going to put it on the side like this, but I think that only works if this was like a harder dried consistency. So I'm going to just stick it in there. And I should probably get a straw. I have these metal straws. Give it a little stir. And let's taste test. Oh. It's a little heavy on the lime. Also because I did not put any sweetener in it. I actually like it because I prefer more tangy flavors, which is like citrusy. Tangy makes you make a face like this, like, you know, because it's so acidic. I prefer tangy over sweet. It's actually pretty good. I already drank half of it. I was really thirsty because I walked my dog right before I had my mocktail. Well, this is the end of this episode. What did you learn here? Let me know in the comments. And again, please, if you want to learn English with me and if you want to support my channel, check out my store, my online store below. There's ebooks and there's video courses to help you to learn English faster. In the next episode, which I'm going to film right now, I'm making a pizza, but not your ordinary pizza. And here's this New York style pizza sauce that I'm very excited to try. So tune in to this next episode and thank you for your time. See you soon. Bye.